Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol LMFA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. This analysis is a little tricky because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it, from a presentation standpoint. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 3 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, yeah, I get it. Within the day, the price did pull back. But big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different outlook and strategy going into the trade. So let's first start by talking about levels of support. And the ideal level going forward, hey Clay, what's going to make this chart look the strongest is going to be if the price here at 275 can continue to hold. I use the word continue very deliberately because if you look close here, you can see several times this afternoon, the bears did try to press down through that level, but to give credit where credit's due, bulls did a good job of holding strong. So preferably speaking, yeah, you definitely want to see the price stay up above 275. Now, in the event it doesn't, this is where more of kind of the overall trend indicator comes into play. And that overall trend indicator being down here, the purple line, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is just going to keep on moving itself higher and higher and higher. So if you're somebody that's just saying, Clay, look, I just want a very cut and dry way to gauge the strength or lack thereof of the move, this right here being defined as the move, then that's where that purple line comes into play. Simply put, as long as the price stays above that purple line as the line itself moves itself higher, then the bulls are in full control, full health, full strength, however you can best visualize that. No questions asked. So sure, the price pulled back today, but the bulls still have that opportunity to build a higher stair step, and the easiest way to measure those higher stair steps is just making sure the price stays above that purple line. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, key one right now is going to be that pink line right there, the 200-period simple moving average. Price stayed above it, but as soon as it fell back below it, this is just a basic rule in charting that will tend to act as resistance going into tomorrow. But all in all, that's the only resistance I'm going to talk about because, in my opinion, top priority right now is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is going through healthy consolidations and building higher bases, because as long as higher bases are being built over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.